Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to discuss about the stock of Stagwell Inc. Now, we have seen some decent amount of moves in the recent past. It is not about a particular day because the last trading session it went up by 6.26, then further, then after our gains of 1.33% above $9. But in the past couple of days, or let's say if you are looking at a 1 month chart, so from the lows of 7 and a half, it is now quoting at 9.12. So this is a decent amount of rise that we have seen, and the beta is fairly okay. So there will be some stable moves going forward. Now, although we don't have uh, much about any further news as far as the recent news is concerned, but there are developments, as you can see. So you have the conference call on 3rd of November, and we will see what's there in the conference call going forward, or whether this will cheer up the market or not. So let's try to find out if there is any further developments which has happened in this particular stock. Now, 3 weeks back, there deepens reach into Latin America, expanded partnership between Allison plus partner and Grupo Granier. Apart from that, this is I think 1 week ago, this press release where its subsidiary, so Marketing Group LLC and subsidiaries, and this is I think a part of Stagwell, and yeah, then you have, so all those news are a week back, looking at the partner with affiliates in creative content, e-commerce and media. So let's see if we can find anything from it. So here we are. No, this is just a local kind of thing, and they have announced a significant expansion of its creative content, media and marketing communication capabilities throughout Latin America, following a new partnership between Stagwell Agency Alliance and Plus Partners and Grupo Garnier. And this was the last development that has happened, and apart from that, you have a conference call on 3rd of November, so mark your calendars for that. And let's go and check out the chart. Now the chart looks very positive, I would say. Why I am saying so, although there would be some possibilities of short term corrections, but if you are looking at the chart, so the chart is very much in between a range, and there are quick ups and downs that's been going on in this particular stock. And if you are looking at the swings in this particular chart, let me first draw all the important support and resistance level. Here we are, here it is. And so if you are looking all the support and resistance level, this will look something like this. Okay, now you can see all the important support and resistance level mark, although we can't go beyond a range because this is a chart goes back 21 years ago, so we can't move beyond the range. But there are some important levels that you need to look at. So you will have your immediate, so there are immediate support which will start with 7.74, then you have 6.17, below which we have 3.85, and your big support or stop loss at 1.5. Now what one can do here is choosing the support level or stop loss in a very careful manner. So better not to go below 6.17 on the downside, else you will have your next support at a very discounted level. So don't go below 6.16. That would be a better idea. Now as far as the upside is concerned, you will have your first set which will be in between 11.5 and $14, and once these two levels get crossed, probably it will retest its previous high, which will be in between $25 and $29 on the upside. So this will probably take time because we have seen the beta is less than 1, so it will take couple of weeks to couple of months for the stock to move and retest its high. Definitely it will take couple of months, because you can see last time it started from 2008 and it went up to 2015. So this is around 7 years worth of move. So it will take time, but the way the stock is moving with quite a strength, and if this trend holds, which it is right now, then we will definitely have these four levels in the upcoming weeks and months. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.